Good morning. This is Jim, Sawlogs Plastic Hubs. Welcome to my humble shop. I have been really busy here lately with my other projects. I've got a race car that now I'm an official owner of. It's kind of kept me a little busy, but today's video is something I've got a request, a little background. A while back, Jim Enos at Tangent Engineering sent me one of his Quill Wheels. I did a video on reviewing it. But because of the design of my Lagun mill, then I had to build a spacer. Now Jim was all involved in this. It wasn't no hocus pocus. But it seems like that some of the people that's contacted Jim about these wheels have asked him or thought, well, if I got to make a spacer, I don't want to buy the wheel. Well, Jim designed it, so he sent me a new wheel and asked me to send the wheel and I'll put it on the mill and show you how easy it is from unboxing to everything. So what we're going to do here today is I'm going to video this. I'm going to open the box. I have the boxes laying on my mill table, and we're going to just go from box to wheel to put it on the machine, whole 9 yards for you. And I hope you really enjoy this. So no further ado, grab your chair if you're watching this in your living room. If you don't, if you just don't have one of these meals, it's fine. Just grab your chair, get your drink, prop your feet back up and watch the show. But if you do have one of these meals, and I will stress this again, Jim has these wheels for sale for you, and he will make it right. There's no question in my mind. He's really a great guy. All right, this is my mill before I even open the box. This is the wheel that Jim sent me that I have been using, and you've heard me rant and rave how great this wheel is. And the real problem with this wheel was right here. There's a spacer that I machined for my wheel, and Jim reached out to me. So Jim has reached back out to me and has told me he calls it the Jim Deadman spacer, so it should be in this box. So we're going to open this box up and see what we got. Here's the box. I have it open and I've had it for several days. So you're going to see me on camera opening the box. This way you're going to see that how Jim takes care of his customers. He did not have to do this for me, but because of several people inquiring about the wheels and saying, well, if I got to modify this wheel, I don't want it. Well, it's a big misunderstanding. So here's the wheel with the spacer on it. See how Jim's done it? He made the wheel, the spacer, and everything. Now let me set this down on the lathe bed so they won't a mill, so you won't think there's no confusion. And then we're going to mount this right up to the machine right now. So just hold on a second. All right, this is the brand new Quill Wheel, and this is, Jim's got it now. It's quillwheel.com. That's what he calls it. You see right here, quillwheel.com. Here's what it does. It just slaps right on the mill, fastens right up. Now, if you call Jim up, order a wheel for a Lagun or whatever, and you got any questions, call Jim. Because let me show you something here right quick. Here we go. Now, this is the brand new BP1 from quillwheel.com. This is Jim's product. See this spacer right here? What Jim did was make a spacer just like I did for the original guinea pig wheel. So this comes straight out of the box. All you got to do is tell Jim your machine. He's got a lot of drawings. You can contact him by email. He will fix you right up. See, this works just like this is the original wheel. That's the one that Jim made. This is the one he sent me. I'm going to take it off the machine. And this is the one I've had that I modified and made the spacer for Jim and put on there. See how they work? Exactly the same. The only difference is Jim made this spacer himself. He took my dimensions that I sent him and he calls this the Jim Deadman spacer for a Lagun. On these FT2 Laguns, the Bridgeport wheel will fit, but you have to have this spacer. So when you order your wheel for your Lagun, tell Jim you need it to fit a Lagun FT2 or FT3 milling machine. He will include this spacer, no extra charge. And you see it goes right on the mill, right out of the box. So this is to clear up some misunderstandings, and I want you to understand that Jim has worked really good with me. He sent me this wheel. He asked me to send the old one back to him, which I will. And but let me show you something else. Let me get the box down here and I'll show you something else. All right, there is how you reach Jim. Or you go to the quillwheel.com. There's a QR code that's on these wheels now. And I'll shoot the QR code. Maybe you can pick it up off the screen here. But Jim will, if you email Jim at this here, or you call Jim, ask to talk to Jim Enos, he will take care of it. Trust me. And Jim had sent me this new wheel, not because he had to, because he wanted to clear up this misconception about these wheels. There's the QR code right there for that wheel. So now we're going to do a follow-up, and then we're going to do our closing on this. Alright folks, this is the new product here that Jim's got. It's got his number, telephone number, and all on here. And here it is, quillwheel.com. Please go to that website and Jim will fix you up. He's got all the diagrams, everything you need. And Jim made this adapter after he sent me the original wheel, and I done the trial and error on it for him. So what we need to do, if you're interested in these wheels, they're really nice wheels. If you're interested in one of these here Tangent Engineering Quill wheels, let me see if I can zero in on the phone number here right quick. And let me see. Right there is the information. Telephone number and the website on the wheel right here. And I'll put it separately in the video. I'll probably put it on the back. And if you have a Lagun, make sure you tell him you got a Lagun, and he'll include this spacer. He just don't do it for me, he'll do it for you. If you tell him you got a Lagun, he'll put the spacer on. That's why he had me to try this out. So I want to just show you that, and hope you enjoy. Hope that'll work for you there. Welcome. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is a copyrighted production of Jim Dedman Sawlogs Plastic Hubs for your enjoyment, entertainment, and education on YouTube. Today is Education Day, and I hope you enjoyed this short video about changing the quill wheels out. I'm going to remind you of a couple things here as we talk. Jim Enos provided me both of these quill wheels free of charge as to try them out. The reason Jim reached out to me for the second wheel is because of misconceptions by the public who thinks that you have to buy a wheel and do like I did in the first video. No, that's not true. Jim wanted us to try the wheels so we could find the problems that maybe he just don't see on his design end. So we fixed them up. We found them all for him. So now when you order a wheel from Jim, if you got a Lagun, all you got to tell him or email him or ask about it, just tell him you need the extra spacer included. He will do it. What he does, he makes a spacer like I did instead of a longer unit. So that's how you do that. So I want to encourage you to contact Jim Enos if you're interested in one of these wheels. I think they're $150 a piece. Well worth it if I had to buy one. You can't hardly make the thing yourself for that. The wheels are about $50 a piece plus the material, and then you have to do all the figuring out. So it's a bolt on for you. And I will encourage you. Jim's a stand-up guy. He's really been good to me, and he's really helpful. And he's a wealth of knowledge. And so I think you'd be well advised to buy this product if you're in the market for it. With all that being said, I'm going to have to get beat on my own personal drum. First of all, I owe a lot of you an apology. My video production has slowed down just a little bit. I recently got into the racing business myself. No, I'm not driving the car. I'm a car owner. We have a young man here locally driving for us, and we're going to run our second race this weekend coming up. So we, buying a car from somebody else and just having to get all the stuff together. It's been kind of busy and hectic around here. Plus, also our Cocker Spaniel, Dallas, you may have seen him in a video or two along the way. He tore an ACL and had to have some surgery too. So that's been another expense and a problem we've had to deal with too. So with all that being said, folks, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to my channel. We always have something interesting, home shop related. We're going to have some racing related stuff now, a little bit here and there. We're not changing the focus of the channel, we're just throwing it in there. And also, sometimes we have these tech tips like this. So, it doesn't cost anything to subscribe to the channel. You will not get no annoying emails, annoying robocalls, annoying mailbox full of junk, or a religious organization come to you to try to change your faith or solicit you in any way. Nobody will. Just become a member of our family. I really appreciate all of you viewing my videos, all the subscribers, the new and the old ones, and the people that's been with me. I really appreciate it. With all that being said, folks, there's two things I want to leave with you today. One, my sincere appreciation for watching my videos. The other, I hope you give Jim Enos a little love with these wheels. And I really think it's a good product. And I hope you feel like the same way I do. With all that being said, I'll see you in that next video. And I hope you all have a great day and a great week. Take care.